Okay, guys. Some of you are overanalyzing. Some of you guys are overthinking about things. You know, you are at your best when you get beyond yourself. The generous present moment when you're not analyzing, you're not thinking, you go to the quantum and you simply surrender into either a mystical experience or you begin to create. And because there's no separation in the quantum, things happen instantly. I'm connecting to some of you guys, connected to another subscriber from Tokyo or Japan, somewhere in Japan. So we started a communication and I'm talking to Maria in Italy. Maria, I'll call you after this video is done. You guys are letting things get to you. You guys are getting really upset about things. Maybe there's this frustration of the fact that you can't feel the magic yet. How long have you been you? How long have you been sleepwalking? Decades, perhaps? You don't think it's going to take time to undo the decades worth of programming? To convince your subconscious mind that you no longer want to be that person? To convince your subconscious mind to be able to trust your words and thoughts and attention and where it's going? Within this process, when you keep connecting your mind and body, they will become one. I'm not sure how many of you guys can relate, but generally speaking, when I go through my day, most of the time, I have no thoughts in my mind. I'm constantly, through my visualization, I feel that there's energy coming to my 8, and because I'm worthy, it's going in from 8 to my 7 and all the way into my energy centers. And it's blessing me. The quantum energy, there's this light beam that enters my head and it blesses all of my energy centers. And it allows my heart to just bloom open like a flower. And do you know what happens when that happens? Because that's been happening. I was talking to someone from Australia, Kamala, I believe, yes. And now I didn't tell her that I was doing that. But just like I didn't tell Angelica when I was doing that to her in UK. I would take some deep breaths. I would activate my energy centers. I would open up my heart. And then I would pick up their call and I would talk to them. And without saying anything, it almost as if their hearts spontaneously bloomed as well. Their hearts opened up too. The girl from Australia that I was talking to couldn't believe how happy she felt at the end. She was laughing, she was giggling. She felt so much love. She felt so relaxed and peace in her soul, even though she's struggling, going through some challenges in her life. But for those moments at the end of the call, she just felt relaxed. That's the place of gratitude. That is the place where you receive things, coincidences, synchronicities from the quantum that can then solidify you the beautiful feelings that you're feeling or amplify it. And if you're lucky enough that you have people around you that are on the same path, you guys can meditate together, because when your field gets synchronized and their field gets synchronized and it merges, it creates a very high amplitude. which raises the energy of the entire room. It makes you less particle, more wave, less matter, more energy. Sometimes I do talk about 4 a.m. meditations and 3 a.m. meditations, but guys, just because you can't get up at that time, or you have responsibilities and you have children to take care of and all this stuff, forget about the time of the day or night. As long as you show up for yourself, as long as you show up for who you are, the divine in you has been waiting to meet you all of your life. Just sitting there waiting, full of love, just waiting for you to go meet it, experience it, go on a date with it. Ask it what you want. Because then you'll be asking from outside of time and space, where there's no separation. Everything you want, it's a thought world. Things happen instantly. Is it hard to get there? Well, it is hard if you have never been there. Knocking on the door, keep knocking on the door. The door will open. The door will open. The tools, you have the tools within you. Yeah, you probably have to dust them off, remove some of the rust from the tools, Prepare your tools that will then take you to the divine within you, outside of space and time, within the quantum. Talking to some of you guys let the world upset you, makes you sad, lowers your vibration. It makes me sad when I see that. So many of you guys are suffering in so many ways. And it makes me sad, but it also makes me feel like, imagine you're watching a little puppy or a little baby doing things and it's confused and they don't know how to do it. And they'll learn how to do it at some point, right? And it's cute that they don't know, but they're trying. And that's why I'm helping. I'll do whatever I can, perhaps even to hold your hand and cross that river. Cross the river with me, guys. Let's go to the other side, where everything is so amazing. So amazing. Your analytical mind is good when you need to solve things, when you need to do things, you need to go to work and do things. But when you're home, when you're meditating, the analytical mind is now a barrier. It's a wall between you and you, the divine you and the quantum. It becomes a barrier because the moment you start analyzing, you're stopping yourself, you're contracting. One of the videos this morning, I closed my eyes and I activated my energy centers. And it takes no time at this point, but I'm telling you, you'll get there. When you learn how to ride a bicycle, you don't think about how many times you fell. It doesn't matter how many times you fell before you start riding the bicycle. You're just so excited that you can ride a bicycle. Finally, right? That's what this is. You won't remember these little frustrations, these meditations that you can't really quite feel. You don't know what it's like to be nothing. What does that mean? What does it feel like to be outside of space and time? What? How does that feel? Apparently it feels magical. I want to feel it. It didn't work. I meditated for 2 hours and it didn't work. There's no such thing as a bad meditation. Every meditation is changing you in some way. Let it happen, guys. Let it happen. Become the process, okay? Think about the outcome. Think about the goals. Think about your intention. Don't force it. When you force things, now you're creating matter, but you're trying to change matter with matter. When you do that, you're doing that within space and time, and it takes way too long. The easiest way is to just keep surrendering, keep letting it happen, keep showing up, keep trying over and over again. And like a thief in the night, when you least expect it, it's going to hit you. You know? What does that mean? There was this one meditation I did a couple of weeks ago, and it was fine. Nothing crazy happened, nothing magical happened. And then I get up and I was like, let me go wash my cars. I like to keep my cars perfect. I'm a car guy. So I take one car to the car wash. I bring it back. I take my other car to the car wash. And as I'm driving to the car wash, something happened. Immediately, like my brain started having an orgasm. And I'm like, whoa! And I had to pull over. I pulled over and I just relaxed into it. And I was just like, every cell in my body was just vibrating. And it was just energy, I could feel just shooting out of my head. I could feel, almost see my magnetic field with my eyes closed. It was just, I wasn't meditating at that point. This was maybe 30 minutes to an hour after the meditation. I was just doing something and it hit me. That's how sometimes randomness occurs. Your body was preparing itself. Autonomic nervous was probably doing something. I was sending signals out into my magnetic field, which was connected and talking to the quantum field. And I guess the timing was right. And it's like, all right, let's download some information. Let's make some stuff happen. And boom, it happened. It always happens when you don't really expect it. When you're just playing with the energy, see what happens. See what happens, right? Oh, look at that. Oh my God, what's this? And then it just comes. And when you start analyzing, it'll go away. Or it'll stop. So don't take things so serious. This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be a beautiful experience, okay? I'm going to end it here. I'm going to go call Maria in Italy. She needs some help. Take care, guys. I love you.